Hello, I'm Heather,
And I'm Ryan.
and we are the Boxcard Gamers.
We play box card games.
In every episode. Let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to Boxcard Gamers, formerly the Politics Free Podcast. This is round 5 of Same, but Different. Real quick before we start, if this is not your first episode of Same, but Different, and you don't want to hear the instructions again, skip ahead about a minute and a half to the start of the game. Here's how it works. We have 2 sets of cards, a blue set and a red set. On each of the blue cards is a scenario in which you might say something. And on each of the red cards is another scenario that might be a little more risque. For example, on a blue card, we might have something you can say while buying a car. On a red card, we might have and while hooking up with a stranger. Ryan and I, prior to recording and independently of each other, will come up with as many answers as we can to the combined scenarios. For example, using our cards above, something you can say while buying a car and while hooking up with a stranger, we might come up with the response,
Does this come with Loop for Life?
or I get a discount, right? We will compare notes and see who has come up with the highest number of unique responses, with 1 point awarded for each unique response, meaning the other person didn't also think of it. Whoever comes up with the highest number of unique responses earns the highest number of points and wins the ever-coveted Gloating Rights trophy.
Until we play again.
Again, the game we're playing is called Same, but Different. It was created by What Do You Meme and is available to purchase at whatdoyoumeme.com. Link in the show notes. They are not a sponsor. And finally, it should be noted that for podcast purposes, we are playing a modified version of the original game. The current running score is Ryan 48, Heather 106. Ryan, are you ready to compare
You didn't
notes?
see it, but I rolled my eyes.
Are you ready to compare notes?
I'm ready.
Excellent. On the blue card, something you can say as a psychic. On the red card, and at a bachelorette party, that's something you can say as a psychic and at a bachelorette party.
I saw that coming.
Good one. Love it. Oh my God, so obvious. Okay.
This marriage isn't going to last long. I see love in your future. This bitch is getting hitched.
Nice.
Your father's trying to contact you.
Good one.
Don't drink that.
Amazing.
Is this ball working?
Okay.
It's not too late to change your mind.
Good one.
This is going to be a crazy night.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
You might debate this one,
Uh-huh.
but here we go. You might not have a future after this.
No, I'll accept it. That's perfectly
Okay.
reasonable. Yeah.
All right. I think we should do a seance.
Good. Oh, hey, why not? You know what? I know some people who would do that at a bachelorette party.
These spirits are cray-cray.
Good one. Wow, you brought your game. I should have tried way harder. You're going to catch up.
Did you keep track of how many that was? Because I wasn't keeping track.
I got 12.
Nice.
Okay, Ryan. Well, I've got 3. So to remind everybody, something you can say as a psychic and at a bachelorette party, you'll be divorced in 2 years. You two will be so happy. Did you have something similar to that? You had a similar one, didn't you?
Let's see. I see love in your future. This marriage isn't going to last long. I see love in your future, but I would say those are different enough.
I agree. And finally, there is an uninvited guest.
Very nice.
Yeah. 3 for me. All right,
Excellent.
Ryan, let's see what happens on this next one. Hopefully you don't have 12 answers. On the blue card, something you can say at the pharmacy. On the red card, and during foreplay. That's something you can say at the pharmacy and during foreplay. Go ahead.
Do you have my blue pills?
Good one.
I have a rash down there.
Okay.
How much longer is this going to take?
Good one.
That's going to be hard to swallow.
Gross.
Gonna have to do this 3 times a day.
All right.
I have a hard time getting it up.
Good one.
How much is this going to cost?
Didn't even think of that. That's a good one.
We're going to need Plan B.
Good.
I can't wait for my next refill.
X. Well, I got a refill joke too, I think. Allow me to refill you. It's a little different. Same.
It's close
same.
enough.
Okay. It's close enough.
It's close enough.
All right.
All right. I'm surprised this is quicker than the drive-thru. That's all I got.
That's 9. Respectable. I really should have brought my A game. Don't know why I didn't. All right. Here's what I got. Reminder, something you can say at the pharmacy and during foreplay. This will make it last for hours.
Nice.
Get ready for a 4-hour erection. And would you like some cream for that?
Okay. All right. I'll buy it.
All right.
I mean, some medications, they recommend you take milk with it. So, milk and cream, Heather. Milk and cream.
Plus, maybe you would want some cream. Like whipped cream.
On my pills from the pharmacy? Absolutely.
Or you might use whipped cream. Okay, you might be getting cream at the pharmacy. The pharmacist might offer you a cream.
Duh. Fair enough.
And you might use whipped cream during foreplay. That's what I was thinking with.
Well done, Heather. Well done.
Thank you. Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Moving on the blue card, something you can say while checking into a hotel. On the red card, and when you sober up from laughing gas. That's something you can say while checking into a hotel. And when you sober up from laughing gas. What you got?
This is a hoot.
Good.
I need to take a nap.
Yep. Wait, I just want to get straight to bed. Do you think that's...
No, that's different enough.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for you to fight me on this one, Heather. You ready for it?
I will fight you to the death, please.
How much is this going to cost?
No, that's acceptable. I think that you might ask. You might.
I was going to think because you were going to fight me on it because I said it in a previous answer.
Oh, no. Hey, there's no rule against that, but it makes sense because you're going to want to know how much your surgery cost.
Yeah.
And how much the hotel costs. It's actually quite an obvious answer, and I'm ashamed of myself for not thinking of it.
Well, let's see. Where am I? I hope I'll remember this.
Good one.
I've had better.
Okay.
You ready for some references, Heather?
Sure.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Oh, nice.
You ready for the next one?
That one? Yeah.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Good. Hey, you know what? On one of these earlier ones, I answered from the viewpoint of a serial killer, so I'll give you that for sure.
And I'm checking in.
Good one.
That's all I got.
All right, well, that gives you 8. 8
nice.
For that round. I think I have 2 here. Let's see.
Yes.
Reminder. Something you can say while checking into a hotel and when you sober up from laughing gas. As I said, I just want to get straight to bed. It's been a long day. And time to hit the booze.
Very nice.
Okay. 4th set of cards. On the blue card, something you can say when you see your teacher in public. On the red card, and while skinny dipping. That's something you can say when you see your teacher in public and while skinny dipping. Ryan?
Hey, I almost didn't recognize you.
Good.
Oh, God, I don't want to see that.
Definitely not.
Chills. Literal chills.
Okay.
I see a full moon coming.
Good one.
That's all I got. Because you're going to moon your teacher?
Okay. I accept that. I was like, I don't think your teacher is going to moon you. But it might go the other way around for sure. All right, that's 4 for you. Let's see here. So something you can say when you see your teacher in public and while skinny dipping. I should have worn something. Oh, I have a chill just ran down my spine. You had a chill.
Ah,
okay,
chills,
I forgot about
literal
that.
chills,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, darn it.
Damn you, Heather.
Sorry. And maybe now I can live out my fantasy.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, final set of cards. Something you can say while mattress shopping, that's the blue card, on the red card, and while holding a gun. That's something you can say while mattress shopping and while holding a gun. I figure you'd have the most answers for this one.
I have a few, but not a lot.
All right.
I'm going to lay you out.
Good one.
Check out the spring action on this thing.
Good.
I need this fully loaded.
Excellent.
This feels firm.
I like how firm it feels. I had a firm joke too. Sorry.
It's okay. This puppy could really put you to sleep.
Yep.
You could really bang one out on this thing. Or with this thing.
Good one.
That's all I got.
Those were awesome. Mine suck. I'm like, you might argue with one of these. Let's see. To remind everyone, something you can say while mattress shopping and while holding a gun. Don't move. Because if you're lying down on it with somebody else, you might not want them to move. Right?
Sure. Okay. I'll accept it.
Oh my God, I'm going to kill you. No,
Heather, you need to stop saying things like you're actually saying them to me. I was like, I said I would accept it, Heather.
I'm sorry. I do keep doing that to you. It's in retrospect, I see how I could create the confusion, but in the moment, I'm just rolling. So something you can say while mattress shopping and while holding a gun. Oh my God, I'm going to kill you.
Who are you going to kill?
Well,
the hooker, and you're going to put her in the mattress? Like
sure.
4 rooms? Okay.
Well, you could be frustrated with the person you're mattress shopping with.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, fair enough. My mind went straight to the gutter.
I know it did, and that's okay. And finally, now that's a high caliber.
Very good. Heather, God damn it. I was like, what can I say with caliber, bullet size?
I just figured, because you're the one that does the guns. I don't know anything about guns. I was like, oh, he's going to have so many answers for this.
I struggled with that one. I did, but I came up with, I think, better answers than the teacher one, which I also struggled with.
I'm not proud of my performance on this. Here, let's tally it up. So, Ryan, for this round, you scored a whopping 37 points.
Woo!
And I scored 14 measly points.
Excellent.
So you get the Gloating Rights Trophy. You won the game. Nailed it. Well, you won the round, excuse me, not the game.
Yes, I understood what you meant.
Okay, thank you.
I wasn't going to hold that against you.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're so welcome. Heather, I love you. You're my favorite sister.
You're my favorite brother. Spoiler alert. We are the only siblings that we have. And by the way, the running score is 120 for me, 85 for you. You actually did catch up. That sounds like a gap, but you're catching up. So I got to bring my A game next time.
I'm still 60 behind.
Yeah, you're still sucking. But You should gloat for this round. Sorry, I shouldn't take your gloat from you.
You know what, Heather? To be totally fair, you're kicking my ass, so you can straight up steal that gloat like you just did. It's okay.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I keep looking over this list trying to feel like inspired to say a story, but
Skinny dipping. Let's see. Oh.
You must have an inappropriately naked story in there somewhere, bro. Come on. Think about it. Think
well,
about it.
I did go skinny dipping. Dipping once.
All right.
So, it was back when I was 20. I think I was 20 years old at the time. But I was at a party at a hotel while I was going to school, trade school. So we got to leave campus for the weekend and joined up at this party. And I got really wasted. So I decided, you know what? What better thing to do than go streaking? And I was straight up like Will Ferrell, let's go streaking! And I whipped off all my clothes and started running around the party naked, right? So these two girls ended up leaving, and I was friends with them, right? So I wasn't being weird doing this, but I was like, I'm gonna fucking hang out with you guys. So I started following them, and they were walking up towards the beach.
And
so
you were naked still?
I was naked still.
Okay.
Streaking behind them.
It sounds not good.
No, it doesn't.
To hear the story. Okay, please continue.
But they're up there laughing, right? They were laughing. Okay. And I'm following them, and my buddy's behind me, and apparently was like recording this whole thing. And so this car pulls up, and these two guys they roll down the window and they talk to the girls. They're like, hey, is this guy bothering you? And they're like, yeah, actually he is. So they got out of the car and they started walking towards me, and I'm like butt ass naked. I'm like, I'm with them. I know them. I'm not bothering them. And then they started to say something, like they started coming at me like they were about to kick my ass, right? And the girls are like, no, we're just kidding. He is with us. You're good. Thanks though, right? So they're like, oh, okay, you sure? They're like, yeah, we're sure. So we're like, okay, so they get off and they drive away, right?
Yeah.
So we make it up to the beach, and this is like the middle of the night. It's like midnight at this point, right? So we get to the beach. It's like pitch black, and I decide to go swimming in the ocean at midnight, like middle of summer, so it wasn't that bad. And it was actually quite refreshing. So I'm swimming around. Fortunately, didn't get caught in an undertow, because that would have sucked.
Yeah.
And I get out, and there's like two couples walking up the beach. And the two girls start laughing. And I'm still drunk as fuck, so I didn't care. The two guys were visibly irritated.
Yes, they were.
So I'm sitting there chatting to these women, and they're all chuckling and whatever. I don't remember the conversation.
You
but
started talking to the two women that were part of the couples.
Yes.
The two women you didn't know. Excellent. This story gets better and better. Go on.
So these guys are like getting visibly angry. And then one of the girls is like, do you want a beer? And I was like, absolutely, I'd love a beer. And she like nudges her boyfriend, like, give this guy a beer. And he's like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, come on, give him a beer. He pulls out a beer out of their backpack, shoves it towards me. And I was like, thanks, bro. But cracked it open, drank it. And then I walked back off to go join my group. And I made it back to the hotel, got my clothes on without getting arrested. So bravo for me.
Yes. Thank God you didn't get arrested. You'd have some kind of, isn't that like a...
Yes.
You'd have to go around to every house in the neighborhood, knock, knock, just so you know I'm on the sexual offender registry.
Yes.
Like from Raising Hope. Great show. Got canceled way too soon.
I know.
All right. Well, listen, share your stories with us. Let us know what games you want us to play. You can email us at boxcardgamers@outlook.com. You can also DM me on Facebook and Instagram at boxcardgamers. Just a forewarning, Facebook doesn't want to change the name of the Facebook page, so it still says the Politics Free Podcast as of this recording. But it is at boxcardgamers. And you can leave a voice message if you go to the website, boxcardgamers.com, and scroll down and click leave a voice message. And other than that, as always, we will ask you please to share the podcast, tell somebody about it if you've been enjoying it. And other than that, have a wonderful, stupendous, incredible, delightful, happy week.
Until we play again.